And welcome back to the Laboratory Podcast with Dex and Los, where we talk about basketball, we talk about life, and we talk about whatever the hell we like. It's me and my jersey.
No.
And my man's to the right. Let's get this shit started.
Man, put the jersey on the screen. I was wondering why you left it there, too.
Creativity.
Shout out Men's League jersey.
Men's League jersey, boy. We're out here doing it for Kobe. You feel me? Number 8 Kobe. Froby, in other words. Pre-Mamba. Froby.
Yeah.
No fro for me. I look more like that Kobe, but...
All right, so y'all know what today's episode is going to be about because you're seeing it in the title. But before we get into that, we got a little something on the NBA news.
A little bit of news.
So first one, we could bring up Deandre Jordan, being abandoned by his friends Kyrie and Kevin Durant. They traded, I think the Pistons traded Sekou, and I forgot who the other dude was in the trade.
I forgot who the... But
Sekou... Sekou is who I'm... Sekou was, I was like, that's a good pickup for the Nets.
Yeah.
Because defense. Yeah. Defensive possibilities.
He is he has the potential to be a poor man's Giannis if he ever gets the opportunity.
Yeah. Really, really good defender. And then he doesn't have to worry about offense because, you're on the Nets. Just play defense.
Play defense.
Please play defense. But for the Lakers end up getting DeAndre Jordan after he got bought out by the Pistons.
Another old man past his prime.
Another
Lakers,
player who
Lakers are stacking up, boy. They're stacking up these 35-year-olds.
I don't know what their plan is. I think they just did it out of spite. It was like, all right, y'all didn't play him and y'all lost, but we finna get a ring with your mans.
Is Drummond still on the Lakers?
No, he's on the Sixers.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He's on the Sixers. Yeah. I mean, he's cool. It's cool. They just picked up. I mean, that's just
they went from Andre Drummond to DeAndre Jordan, which is
same
thing.
They got Dwight Howard back. So you're gonna
also the same thing.
Yeah,
a dude who dunks and rebounds.
That's all they need. But DeAndre Jordan don't be rebounding and playing defense sometimes. He real life be JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee don't play like perimeter defense because he be tired. Yeah. So DeAndre Jordan just be like, I just don't want to do it.
I'm not even finna
try.
Defense.
Not even finna try.
Now, if they had Clippers DeAndre Jordan, that'd be different.
Yeah,
that'd be scary.
You still need Clippers Chris Paul for that moment.
That's true.
I mean, you got LeBron, so hopefully we'll see how that works out. I don't think he'll be starting. He might be, the rotational big off the bench.
You don't think he'll start?
I don't know. I think Dwight still has that one off IQ and being able to play basketball still right now. DeAndre Jordan literally got no burn in the playoffs because he was just that much of a target defensively.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, maybe he gets revitalized with Frank Vogel and his defense. We'll see how that goes, but. Just wanted to bring that up real quick and give our thoughts on that. Ben Simmons.
Does not want to be with the Sixers anymore.
We already knew that. They've been saying it the whole season, but now the training
now
camp
it's official. He has said himself now.
Training camp is coming out. It's coming up soon, and his team has even said we're prepared to not go to training camp, which carries a hefty fine of I think basically $1 million plus.
Yeah.
And they said we're prepared to take that. You can just give me the $1 million. I would happily take it.
Let me just get half of it.
I'll take a fourth, motherfucker. I'll take any percentage of that. I will take 1%. 1%. Still out. It's still $10,000.
Damn, is it? Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. No, I take $10,000. I would gladly take 1%.
Just donate that. Yeah. He's funny as hell too. He posted something on his IG story yesterday. It was a barber cape with all NBA teams on it. It was just funny as hell. He's in the barber shit. It was funny as hell. His preference is to go to I think a California team.
A California team, which means he go to Sacramento.
Yeah, he said the Warriors, the Lakers. I don't know if he said the Clippers.
I think he said the Clippers.
He might have said, anyway, California team. I think he said anyone specifically but the Kings. So naturally, he probably going to go to the Kings.
Go to the Kings.
Which I'm perfectly fine with.
Get De'Aaron Fox out of there.
Get De'Aaron Fox out of purgatory.
Please get De'Aaron Fox out of there.
Another one of my niggas would be there, but you know what? He chose that purgatory if he chooses to do that.
Yeah.
But De'Aaron Fox don't deserve
You chose your fate when you decided to take an open layup.
Open dunk.
On Trae Young. On 6 foot Trae Young.
But De'Aaron Fox didn't ask for that. he deserves better. So him and Philly, I would love it.
Yeah,
I would like to see
De'Aaron Fox and Joel Embiid combo would be nasty.
Vicious, boy.
That's a nasty team.
Vicious.
With Seth Curry still in the backcourt.
With still shooters around.
Yeah. With still shooters around.
Coming off of 25 and 7, if it's not 7, if I round up, I think it's 8. 7. 25 and 7 season. Yeah. I'll take that.
Yes.
Every day of the week.
Absolutely.
Probably be 23 and 8 because Joel Embiid got to eat, and so does Tobias Harris. But still, I'll take that. Yeah, but Ben Simmons is funny as hell. And last but not least, the Bulls signed the Johnson Company.
Johnson and Johnson.
Alizé Johnson was waived to make room for somebody else who I cannot remember. Can you please look up who was in that Pistons trade? It's really bugging me. I know it's Sekou, and I cannot remember the other dude for the life of me.
Unknown, man.
It's not unknown. I just literally haven't looked at the trade since it happened. But yeah, the Stanley Johnson signed with the Bulls. I like to pick up. Just need some defense. He's not really going to do much offensively, but he's a bigger guard. He's a big wing for like 6'5", and he's strong as hell.
It's not unknown. We know who
I know. That's what's pissing me off.
It's Jahlil Okafor.
There it goes. Now I feel really, really bad.
Low-key.
Now I feel super bad.
Shout out Jahlil Okafor going back to the. I'm sorry. No, never mind.
I was like, what the
fuck?
No,
was he on the Nets?
I don't think so.
I feel like he was on the Nets at some point. I feel like he's played for every team.
He's played for a couple of teams. I don't think he was on the Nets before though. Anywho, yeah. Yeah, now I feel really bad. I was like, it's somebody, and I was just blanking on the names. It was Jahlil Okafor. That's why Alizé Johnson was waived.
Chicago native.
That's why Alizé Johnson was waived. And he was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to your city since you want to take over.
Alizé Johnson looks like an honorary Chicago.
Because he looks like Lamar Jackson.
Him and Stanley Johnson just look like honorary Chicago dudes.
I like to pick up though for Alizé Johnson. Like I think he only played like 18 games last year. He averaged like 10 minutes. Averaging like 10 minutes. He still grabbed like 5 boards a game in that 10 minutes. And we need front court depth bad.
That's
bad.
Black Air Force One energy.
Bad. And then Stanley Johnson plays defense. That's all we cool with.
Yeah, that's all we need him to do.
All we need you to do is come in and play defense.
Just come in and be strong and play defense. Yeah. And catch a lob from Lonzo every now and again.
Yeah, he's probably going to have a couple of them. So we'll see how the season shakes out, like we keep saying for the Bulls. But right now,
the Bulls
excited.
is low key decent.
Excited.
We got Lonzo, who's a very good defender and passer. We got Zach LaVine, who's out there just to get buckets upon buckets. We got DeMar DeRozan, which I still don't quite like the fit, but it's whatever. I like it. It's upgrade nonetheless. And then we got Patty Will out there to catch lobs and play defense
and be mini Kawhi.
Be baby Kawhi, Claude Jr., if you will. And then we got Vooch. We still got Caruso off the bench who plays defense and is finna catch lobs.
Indeed.
We got
Derrick Jones Jr., boy,
who plays defense and catches lobs. We realize
we still got Kobe White too off the bench. Kobe White finna be 6th man of the year, boy.
The Bulls might do something. And when I mean something, get to the second round and lose. But
it's like make something shake a little bit. Make something shake. But yeah, that's it. You got anything else you want to bring up before we get to controversy? Possible controversy.
I'm just happy for the Bulls.
I'm happy as a Bulls fan. I'm excited.
It's the new Lob City.
I'm excited again.
Yeah, it's the new Lob City, boy.
Indeed.
Nah, I got nothing else.
Athleticism.
We can get to the list.
All right, so y'all know what it is. Top 10 power forwards. I'm pretty sure I went first last week, so you can go ahead this week, brother. Who is your number 10?
My number 10
power forward
is a part of controversy in and of itself, starting all the way from 2011 with the not 1, not 2, not 3, but 10. The number 10 spot belongs to Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh is a 2-time champion.
2 of them things.
He is well known for the championship against the Spurs the first time.
Yeah.
Just because of that rebound and pass to Ray Allen. He is a 1-time All-NBA, unfortunately.
That was the second championship.
The first, I said the...
Oh, you talking the first matchup against the Spurs?
First matchup against the Spurs.
My bad.
And he was 11-time All-Star.
11 of them things.
11-time All-Star.
I debated putting him in my top 10. He did make my honorable mentions. So
right.
that's one that will be brought up in my honorable mentions. But speaking of controversy, my number 10 is the man, the myth, the legend of controversy.
Right. The man and the woman.
Yeah, you already know who it is. Probably Dennis Rodman. I got 5-time champ. That's the only reason why he made it over there. 5 times. If there was a player who was just like, know your role,
then shut your mouth. Shout out The Rock.
All right. Who the definition of know your role? 5-time champ, 2-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA. So he ain't got like the the fancy ones that Chris Bosh got, but he got the gritty ones.
Yeah.
He got the 8-time All-Defense.
He's got the black Air Force One energy.
Oh, absolutely.
And then red bottom heels energy. He's got both of them put together. And
then 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. I have him off of grit and just championship pedigree. Because where he's at, he's gonna win. He's gonna give you 100% every single day, every single time.
He's also a wrestler.
Yeah, he is a wrestler.
He was a part of the NWO. He was an NWO member.
Shout out to
I'll have you guys know. In case you didn't know that, he was out here wrestling with Hulk Hogan.
Shout out fun facts, unintentional fun facts.
Missing practices.
Yeah, low-key. We saw it on The Last Dance. This motherfucker's wrestling.
Yeah, missing practices to coach at WCW, but he does it all. But score. But that's what makes him great.
Yeah. In my opinion, probably the greatest defender of all time. Not even post defender, not perimeter defender. Probably just the greatest defender of all the times. Just period. It's a debate. We can have that debate for a later episode.
I might have to agree with you.
That's
crazy. I can't think of nobody off the top of my head.
I just remember shout out Kelvin's favorite player.
Yeah.
That's Kelvin scared me. He was like, who your favorite player is? First time I met him, he was like Ben Wallace and Dennis Rodman. I was like, all right, you punch niggas. I thought you just punch niggas. You punching motherfuckers. My number 9 is Paul Gasol. Paul Gasol is my number 9. I debated on having him higher, but I settled where he's at just because he got 2 of them things. He got 2 chips with Kobe Bean. Shout out Kobe Bean. Right. 6 All-Stars and 4-time All-NBA. He does also have a Rookie of the Year. I debated on putting him higher,
right?
But the ones who are in front of him got a little bit more. Not a whole lot more, just a little bit more on the resume.
I also have Paul Gasol at number 9.
Yeah, you thought you had him higher, didn't you?
I did. Think
you was prepared to argue.
Yeah, never mind though. I do have him at number 9.
Shout out to it. Shout out having him number 9. I appreciate that. All right, who you got number 8?
My number 8 is Kevin McHale. We are agreeing too much. 2-time 6th Man of the Year. 2 of them things. All right, we're getting a little too cohesive right now.
I'm finna change my list up so we can argue. 3-time champ.
Yeah, 3-time champ. How many times All-Stars?
7.
7-time All-Star.
7 All-Star, 1-time All-NBA, and 6-time All-Defense.
One of the best offensive post players in the history of the league.
Yeah.
He had moves upon moves.
Yeah. My dad wouldn't let me forget. I think I talked to my dad yesterday or the day before. Can't remember which one. I'm looking forward to the next episode when y'all talk about power forwards. I know y'all gonna show my man Kevin McHale some love. I was like, I don't know how much love you think he finna get, but he gonna get some, obviously, because the Celtics were just real life, not fair. This motherfucker was 6 man and still had 7 All-Stars. That shit's not even fair. Boy, that's a 2K simulation. That's what the fuck this out here definition of dynasty and shit.
Shout out Kevin McHale losing his job because of James Harden.
He deserved it. Not every great player is going to be a great coach.
That's true. That is true. You got a good point.
Yeah. Number 7. I don't really want to be super disrespectful right now.
All right.
Oh, I want to do it.
You put your number 7 up.
I ain't going to do it. I can't do it right now. Fuck. AD is my number 7.
All right.
Is that what you have number 7 too?
Yep. I was kind of hoping you said something disrespectful instead, but
I don't really want to not be nigga. And
I have AD.
I'm gonna just leave him where he at. AD is the only reason he's not higher right now is because he doesn't have more ring. Everybody ahead of him has at least a few categories, if not more categories ahead of him. But he's probably gonna finish. I think he's gonna finish top 5 if he can stay healthy. he's gonna finish top 5.
He'll finish top 5.
But 8-time All-Star, 4-time All-NBA, 4-time All-Defense, and 1-time champ. I think he got an All-Star MVP. I know we ain't said that a whole lot for
the reason why I don't have him higher is he is a champ. He does have a championship, but he was also hurt half those playoffs.
Yeah, I mean
he played. And then, when you play with LeBron, that helps.
It helps. It definitely helps. Chris Bosh is another player on this list who's benefited from that. It does help a whole lot.
If Charles Barkley played with LeBron, he'd have a ring.
Yeah, that's like saying Charles Barkley played with Michael Jordan. That's unlimited rings.
Unlimited
rings.
Yeah, that is unlimited rings.
Unlimited rings.
They probably never lose.
No.
Imagine that if Mike and Charles Barkley teamed up like
everybody else be teamed up now.
Like LeBron and D Wade and if it was Mike, Charles Barkley, and Scottie Pippen, that would be
You're not losing. You're not losing.
Never losing.
Mike low-key might have got gypped for a few finals MVPs if he had Charles Barkley on his team.
Hey.
They'd have been like, hey, Charles is out here averaging 25 and 12. I know you averaged 29 and 30, 29, 7 and 7, Mike, but still. It would have been some shit.
Yeah.
He got one stolen on some wild shit. All right, I don't like how we're agreeing. I'm going to throw a curveball in there in a minute. Who you got number 5?
How do we get to 5? What happened to 6?
I lied. You're right. You're right. I can't count.
Jumping the gun. My number 6 is Sir Charles.
All right, this is where we disagree.
I got Charles Barkley number 6.
This is where we Thank you. Thank you so much.
I love Chuck.
I fucks with Chuck a lot.
Chuck is great. But, I mean, he's number 6, though. Unfortunately, the man never got no rings.
He ain't got no rings.
He ain't got no rings. He just got one finals appearance, right? He didn't. I don't think the Rockets made it to the finals when he was there. No.
I don't think so.
They didn't.
No.
I don't think they did.
It was too late.
Too late.
I believe.
Poor Chuck.
Poor Chuck.
Sorry, Chuck.
But Sir Chuck I have higher on this list. But you right. You right in like he doesn't have a lot that other players have. But who I have number 6 is the piece of shit himself.
Oh!
I told my dad I'm going to disrespect the fuck out of Karl Malone and I'm going to keep doing it.
Well deserved.
Karl Malone is great. I just he was also a benefit of longevity, which is good. That's no knock on him.
Yeah.
Whatsoever. But
he is the number 2 all-time leading scorer.
Two-time MVP, 14-time All-Star.
Multiple times in the finals.
14-time All-NBA.
Ran into Mike.
Yeah, that's just the force stopper.
Yeah.
4-time All-Defense. He should be higher, probably. But like I said, piece of shit.
Yeah.
He gets no love.
Certified rapist boy.
He gets all disrespect.
In case y'all didn't know.
Yeah, he's a piece. Just look up Karl Malone.
And 13-year-old girl. Like,
that's not funny.
Karl Malone ain't shit.
Wow, real life.
Karl Malone.
Every time you say, the more I say Karl Malone's name, the more angry I get.
Karl Malone shouldn't even be on this list because he should have been in jail.
Absolutely.
This motherfucker
should have had no opportunity. All right, cool. We can move on to number 5, which I'm pretty sure we'll have the same.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
We'll have the same.
No, my number 5 is different. My number 5 is now Karl Malone.
Oh.
Yeah. So you had Karl Malone 6.
Yeah,
I had Karl Malone, Charles Barkley switched around. So I had Karl Malone ahead of Chuck. Because they both don't have any rings, but Karl Malone got there a few more times, and he is the second leading scorer. And longevity helps.
I have Chuck 5.
Indeed.
I have Chuck 5. One-time MVP. Like we went through it already. We done did it and said what we had to say. So number 4.
This might be a short episode.
It's probably gonna be a short episode.
We're getting through it too quick.
It is what it is.
There's no arguments.
We ain't arguing enough. I think we should have just did like the current players. We've been arguing a whole lot more. But I think greatness is accepted all around. We need to get an old head. We need to get an old head on episode so they can be like, you young bloods out here tripping.
They just finna argue for people we never heard of. They finna say, man, Kumo Taco Man or something. Kumo Johnson was that dog back then. Kumo Johnson, young blood, you don't know nothing about no walking bean jelly bean.
give it to you from every level. He had the mid range, the jab. He had the Hakeem footwork.
Man, you don't know nothing about the hook shot. The spin hook shot. There's nothing you can say to old head, like, at all. Like,
no, it's not. Oh shit.
You tell him anything about stats, he only averaged 5. Yeah, but them 5 points came out for 5 shots. Like, what? What are you talking about, man?
So we just had 5 and 6 switch.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm pretty sure our top 4 are the same.
All right, cool. I'm gonna make my debate when we get closer down to it. So number 4. Damn, I was gonna give an intro for that.
Oh, my bad. I thought we were just going to agree.
One of the only 2 players that's gonna be on this list is active, so he probably will finish higher once his career is done. He real life might finish like on.
If he get any more rings, then yeah. Like
if
he stays like where he's at now, like the rest of his career,
1 ring and a bunch of All NBA,
might stay.
Yeah. Nah, he ain't staying there. He already got the same amount of MVPs and championships as the other 2 in front of him. That's for so he could possibly pass. But like I said, we'll get to that when we get to it. Anywho, Yanni. 2-time MVP.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
One of them maybe was questionable, but still 2.
I don't think either.
It's not questionable, but no, you can make a case for James Harden. That's what people were saying. But you can't it's not questionable. It's like, well, you can debate it. You can debate a lot, but no, he still got it. 1 Finals MVP.
Yeah.
1 DPOY.
Yeah. Same year as
the MVP. Finals MVP. 5-time All NBA and 4-time All Defense. He's only been in the league 8 years.
Yes.
That's wild.
That is wild.
8 years, and he's accomplished all that already. At what, 26?
Yeah.
He's 26.
Hey, man. I still remember. I told you before. Yeah. I still remember when he got drafted to the Bucks, and he was coming from Greece, and they were showing them Greece highlights filmed with a potato.
Yeah.
You know, I still remember though. I was like, he's gonna be something.
I didn't think he was gonna be this.
He's nice.
I didn't think he was gonna be this. I thought he'd be a lot more finesse when he first came in the league.
I honestly thought he was. Yeah, I thought he was gonna be more finesse. I thought he was gonna be, because I saw him passing, I saw him rebounding, and I saw him running the floor like his literal name now, like a buck. And
Magic 2.0.
Yeah, no, I didn't think. No, I thought he was gonna be LeBron, but taller. I thought he was gonna be LeBron and KD's body.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah,
that sounds not fair.
And it's almost that.
It is almost that.
It's almost that.
He just don't got the skill, like technical skill.
Yeah,
what he does works. Like we said when Rico was on the show.
Hey, he got a ring.
He got a ring. It
works.
It definitely works. Loyalty pays off.
Imagine if he was finesse too, though.
If he had some finesse, boy.
Like if he had skill. Like if Kobe was still here and he just worked with Kobe.
Kobe be like, hey, we gonna get you right.
Footwork time.
Yeah. No need to talk about them. Number three. My man's
the second greatest white player of all time.
Indeed. With the one of, boy, I don't know how high it is. It might be number 1 most unguardable shot ever. I don't know if it's higher than, it might be top 3, but I want to say number 1 most unguardable shot ever with that damn fadeaway. Because you can't block a 7-footer fadeaway. I don't know how you gonna do it.
I seen Blake Griffin do it. That's the only person I seen do it.
And that nigga just timed it really well.
That was athletic Blake. I'm just gonna jump.
He would cook if you pump fake.
Yeah.
Dirk does have 1 championship, 1 Finals MVP.
Dirk has 1 championship, but probably the hardest way to the championship.
He has. I remember we argued before in the group chat. He has possibly the toughest, the most. I don't know what to say in terms of like statistically speaking, but in terms of who they played and the fashion that they won, he has one of the most incredible like finals runs ever. Because they beat
Brandon Roy.
Yeah, so was it like
and LaMarcus Aldridge of the Trailblazers?
Then they beat
Kobe and Paul Gasol.
Coming off of the defending champs, and then
they beat Harden, Westbrook, and KD.
And then literally the next round, it was like, all right, so we gonna
take out these fakes,
the frauds.
These frauds.
They put the dent. He put the dent in LeBron's legacy.
Yeah.
He put the one ding in LeBron's legacy there. He's responsible for it.
Never forget that
they was laughing.
8-point 3-4-11 game.
Yeah. We ain't talking about LeBron right now. We talking about Dirk. This is praising Dirk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember they was talking about him. Like LeBron and D Wade was laughing at him. Was like, "Oh, this motherfucker's sick or something." And he came out there getting busy, getting busy on their ass.
Dirk is so raw.
Dirk is cold as hell.
Just because of that, Dirk is
cold. The only reason he's not higher than who I have number 2 is because the other side of the ball.
Yeah,
that's the only reason why. And the other, it could be kind of biased because that motherfucker's my man.
Is Dirk the greatest international player of all time?
No. Hakeem Olajuwon.
I feel like there's a debate for that. Hakeem probably is. I mean, he does have 2 rings.
If you put a top 10, I'm pretty sure Hakeem is going to be in a lot of people's top 10. Maybe stretch to top 15.
No, yeah, okay. I can see that.
That's the only reason. It's very, like, you talking about like greatest of all time too. That's the only reason why I'm saying that. But it is, he's right there. He's number 2. That's crazy. He's second.
Okay, greatest European.
Yeah.
Of all time.
Yeah. Till Luka
decides
to win the ring.
Yeah,
win a couple rings.
For the same team.
That's crazy.
Mark Cuban just be seeing white people in different countries be like, I think he's good. I'm gonna go get him.
We're gonna get that guy. He's that guy.
He's that guy.
13-time All-Star, 12-time All-NBA. I don't need to speak further on Dirk's legacy. Dirk has one minor dent, but it came in the first round when he lost to the 8th seed.
Yeah.
That's the only dent. But that was also some gritty motherfuckers. He lost. They punked their ass. That's all that was.
Punk
ass motherfucker. But Dirk is like that, man. I remember keep having that debate with a lot of people about Dirk over who I'm gonna have number 2.
Both of us have number 2, and we've always made this argument.
Yeah, I was gonna get to the argument later. I wanted to get it after we get to Timmy though.
Okay, you say you're number 2. You say you're number 2, and then I have an argument as to why he's my number 2. So you said, fuck.
I really. All right, so look, Kevin Garnett is my number 2. I'm sorry. I'm looking at it and I understand why I've changed. I've changed. He's not wrong. You're not wrong.
Wow. I feel betrayed. I feel the ultimate betrayal.
Here's the reason why.
Wow.
Look, hold on, wait. So if y'all don't know, I always will literally say Kevin Garnett is real life the best power forward of all time. And I really think he is. But look at motherfucking Timmy's goddamn resume. It's not fair to compare anybody to this resume in any means. But he's going to make the same argument that I'm going to make, which I really, in my heart of hearts, I really believe that Kevin Garnett is the greatest power forward of all time. But the reason why he's not number 1 on this list, with the unfortunate part,
is because you didn't want you didn't want to stick to your guns.
No, I'll stick to him. I'll make my case for it in a second.
No,
I'll make my case.
You said Kevin Garnett is your number 2. I don't want to hear.
He's number 2 on this list, boy.
I don't want to hear.
Whatever. I'll get.
Anyways,
one-time champ, one-time MVP, 15-time All-Star, 9-time All-NBA, 1 Defensive Player of the Year, and 12-time All-Defense. Now go ahead, slay me. Since I know what's coming.
All right, so Tim Duncan is my number 2.
I'll really love it.
Tim Duncan is my number 2, and do you know why he's?
Tell me why, because
he's the number 2 power forward, right? This is top 10 power forwards, right?
Yeah.
10 years playing at center, 9 years playing at power forward.
Was it 10 years at center?
That's my argument. That's the only argument I need. Tim Duncan played 10 years as a center and played 9 as a power forward.
Your argument different was what I expected it. It's different than what I was expecting.
That's all I need to say. He played more years at center.
So you think he should be on the top 10 centers list too?
I think he should be on the top 10, whatever list he wants to be on. But he is my number 2 because the number 1 played more years at power forward.
All right, I get that.
I'm not denying Tim Duncan's resume. He is a 5-time champ, 2-time MVP.
And 3-time Finals MVP.
3-time Finals MVP.
15-time All-Star.
We know what Tim Duncan does.
All-NBA. I'm just saying, and then 15
KG is the only man to be like, I stopped talking shit to Tim Duncan because it wouldn't work on him.
That shit is funny. Nigga, oh, have you seen all this? I don't know. I keep bringing up all the smoke. Have you seen all the smoke with KG? Or have you seen the clip at least?
Yeah,
talking
I've
about
seen the clip.
That shit is so funny. He said he wouldn't even like hit you with sentences. He would hit you in phrases.
Yeah, he said, gotcha.
Ooh, almost.
Almost got it.
I would be fucking fighting Tim Duncan. So the reason why I wanted to say KG is number one, and I've had this argument with Zach. We've had it with Kel. We've had it with Shannon. Had to catch I said it already. Whatever. We've had those arguments, and the only one to bar us up was Shannon. That's the only one to bar us up.
Yeah,
but anywho, the reason why in my heart of hearts, I really, really want to put KG at number one. And every time I get told that, it was like, if ifs and ands were da-da-da-da-da. If you put KG in that same motherfucking system in San Antonio, he's winning more than 5. He's winning more than 5 rings. And I'm sorry, and KG could do more. I don't know about he maybe not the exactly better defender. He's still great. Here's why I say better, because he's more versatile defender. I think
KG was playing perimeter defense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
KG played small forward his first 2 years in the league.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He was more versatile defender because he could guard inside and out.
He also has a DPOY. Tim Duncan does not.
Indeed. Their best defensive years, one of them got the defensive player of the year. Timmy does have more all defensive teams. That probably came from the benefit of being in the system where you only had you had a great defensive team with you. You the Spurs, you're gonna play defense every year when you winning 50 games for 12 straight years. So it's always you're a staple of that, which is cool. Kevin Garnett had the unfortunate luck
of playing for the Minnesota Timberwolves
and still squeezed out an MVP.
Who was winning on the Timberwolves?
No.
Who is one? Please tell me who's won. The Timberwolves haven't won since KG, since Jimmy was there. Jimmy was there for 1 year. That's the only time they won. Yeah. And the last time they won before that was Kevin Garnett.
Won anything.
Got to the playoffs.
In the playoffs and all. But I do want to say that. In my heart of hearts, that's his reason for it. So if that's the reason for it, then yeah. KG number one, goddammit. Prime of primes. Yeah, if I'm picking a power forward to start my team with, I'm also picking Kevin Garnett. Every single time.
I'm picking Kevin Garnett. The man literally played small forward. He came to the league, played small forward. Because they were like, he's just too versatile.
Shout out the big ticket.
If we're being honest, KG probably could have been... all right. KG probably could have been the first Kevin Durant if they gave him that type of...
Yeah.
If they gave him that free reign to do that.
Boy, he's the reason Kevin Durant exists. Yeah. Not the reason, but you know what I'm saying. Like he broke the mold. Yeah. Him, Chris Webber, is somebody else who I'm blanking on right now. Helped break that mold.
I say Dirk threw some in there just because Dirk was a true stretch four.
Yeah.
Like the real true stretch four.
I was talking about like handling the ball type shit.
Oh, yeah. No, but KG can handle the ball, though.
KG can handle the ball. Tim Duncan got one highlight handling the ball, and that shit look awkward as hell. That shit funny. He took that shit coast to coast. That rap, whoever, I forgot who reached on that rap. I was like, why? How do you not get that?
Out of Tim Duncan and KG is the better passer. Everything else, they're about even in, though. I'll say they're even in rebounding. Even though KG does have more leading rebounds than...
Timmy also shared the court with David Robinson. So...
I mean, yeah.
Some of the rebounds are probably
for
gone.
2 years.
Yeah, no. It was a benefit for some of the rings.
That helps.
For a ring or two.
He also had Greg Popovich.
Tim Duncan had more help.
Who did KG have? Rick Carlisle?
Doc Rivers.
Sorry, not Rick.
Doc Rivers.
Doc Rivers.
And Flip Saunders.
That's who I'm thinking of. Flip Saunders.
Boy, they be fuck Minnesota doing KG dirty. There's no reason that number shouldn't be retired yet.
Nah, but for real.
Boston out here retiring his number this season, and they still ain't did shit for him. Yeah. Minnesota just like,
nah. Even though you had us winning, but no, we don't want you here.
Nah.
Anyways, KG's my number one. KG's the greatest power forward of all time to me.
I agree.
Tim Duncan played center.
I do the agree.
Tim Duncan was out here.
Tim Duncan did play center. He was definitely bigger. He was a little bit big. Not the same height, but he had more muscle than KG did. KG was playing the 5 his last 3 seasons when he was nothing anymore.
Yeah, when he was old.
When he
just
mentoring,
barely move.
Just mentoring motherfuckers.
No more ball handling.
Boy, they need to bring KG Area 21 back. I don't know where it's.
Boy, they probably took it away because it's too much cursing and they wouldn't press the button half the time.
Boy, KG funny as shit. Boy, no matter where the fuck he at, that nigga will literally national TV or not. That nigga, no matter who he's referring to, he don't say dude. He said Lord was like, come on, dog.
Come on, what you on, KG?
You on TNT, dude? What did you want? I need that.
KG was in Chicago for 1 year and just adopted the full Chicago culture of just being a vice lord.
West Side of Five. I don't know what else to put. Boy, I have a theory. I brought it up to him earlier. I have a theory that he wore the number 5 when he got to Boston because he was on one of the 5. Well, I'm done. Ain't no reason.
At this point,
no reason.
Hey, as KG's been putting the vice lords on.
Well, he was look. I remember they had him at the Celtics game, and he was. They like went. They zoom in when they do that shit. He was like this. Bro, he just kept doing this shit over and over.
KG funny boy. KG at the whole Hall of Fame said, "I want to thank the travelers." KG, what did you want?
I'm fucking KG is boy. I just want to hang out with KG one time, boy.
Well, that should be hilarious.
I need that documentary on HBO to come out or Showtime, whichever one it's on.
That shit finna be all vice lord. We're finna start off with it's finna be a whole star
with a Playboy and a cowboy hat. Let's get to the honorable mentions real quick. So I said Chris Bosh earlier, so I'll bypass that one. But it's another Chris on here. Chris Webber is one of my honorable mentions.
Yeah.
He had to, he didn't really do a whole lot in his career. Is he in the Hall of Fame yet? I don't know about being.
Is Chris Webber in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
I think they were talking about it this past year. I want to say
he just keeps getting gypped. I think. Well, I'm not saying he's first ballot. I think he. I want to
say he is in the Hall of Fame now.
I want to say he kept getting. Am I thinking of Chauncey Billups?
Chauncey Billups is in the Hall of Fame, I believe. Yes, Chris Webber is in the Hall of Fame.
Is Chauncey Billups in the Hall of Fame?
I think they were talking about Chauncey Billups.
I don't think Chauncey Billups here because I feel like we kept saying why does he keep getting gypped unless he just made it this past year or the year before. I feel like he kept getting gypped.
Chauncey Billups is not in the Hall of Fame.
Chauncey Billups keep getting gypped. Anyway,
Chauncey Billups honorable mention for point guards.
Yeah, we said that.
Did we say that?
I think so. Remember. Chris Webber, I think he got, when I looked at it, six-time All-NBA, I think, and then 4 All-Stars, or other way around, maybe 6 All-Stars, 4-time, something like that. But 27-4 for your career is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
At the 4.
He also brought
Sacramento.
Yeah, he put Sacramento on the map.
A little bit. Him and
White Chocolate.
Yeah, him and White Chocolate.
And then they changed it to Mike Bibby. And then they started making the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah. We don't need the Flash.
Just to run into Shaq.
Yeah. One of the NBA conspiracy theories.
Conspiracies. We could talk about that. That should be an episode where we just talk about
NBA conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
There's a few of them.
So I also have Chris Webber.
Indeed.
On my honorable mentions. We brought up Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
I do have Kevin Love.
Kevin Love isn't on my list, but Kevin Love's not top 10. No. Kevin Love needs all the love.
Again, unfortunately with the Timberwolves. You just go to the Timberwolves. Timberwolves is
he did what he had. He did what he could.
If we talk about purgatory, it might be Minnesota. It might be Sacramento, and it might be Minnesota.
It's one of them two. It's honestly both of them are both fucking purgatory.
Because Kevin Love was dropping 30 and 30, and they'd still lose. Because he had Johnny Flynn at point guard.
If he literally had like a team around him, he would have damn near been an MVP candidate before LeBron. I know a lot. Yeah, I think everybody listens to this might know, but just in case a random 12-year-old pops across this, Kevin Love was like that.
Kevin Love
before he got to LeBron. I don't know. We say that LeBron has the uncanny ability to raise a team's floor. So if you're a really bad player, he will not even a really bad player. If you're like a mediocre player, he'll get you into
an all-star somehow.
Even Mo Williams, make you a playable player. He got Timothy Mozgov a bag, Tristan Thompson a bag because he found one specific thing that they were great at. He let them. They were able to put the team around him to get to it. But he also has
the ability to
dim
your
light,
star,
dim your light just a little bit,
especially if you're a power forward.
Especially if you're a power forward, because Chris Bosh was also like that too.
Chris Bosh was like that. Kevin Love was like that. And
Kevin Love was like that, and
he took away a little bit, not much from AD, but he took away a little bit.
It's not
went from 25 and 12 to
like 24. That's
yeah,
not a whole lot, but it's also greatness that's there. It's a different level of greatness, obviously, because Kevin Love isn't in our top 10 power forward. He probably might have been. If we don't know. Nah, Minnesota wasn't finna do shit for him. Never mind. I'm gonna scratch that thought out of there. But yeah, Kevin Love was real life really different. Was different. That's all I'm gonna say. The best outlet passer probably of all fucking time.
Yeah,
that shit is on the money. And I don't know how it looks effortless at that. But yeah, I know his body is like he looks a lot better now, like in shape wise, than he did when he was in Minnesota. But Kevin Love was a dog. Was a super monster. All-star. Like he said 20 games, 30 games.
At one point he was probably a top 10 player easy.
No, he was.
Top 7 player.
We were I forgot who I was arguing with when they got like that trade. Like we knew like the Cavs are going to like the finals off the rip.
Yeah.
But then when we went to see him reduced to like just a simple stretch forward, like he had a torch, we know that, but he also had a post game. He could fucking pass.
He could do it from everywhere. He was literally doing it from everywhere while grabbing 20 boards for you.
Yeah.
And then getting 5 assists.
And then when you get to a team with LeBron, it's like, all right, that's going to go down a little bit.
Yeah.
And then Kyrie's already here. Like, well, Kyrie is kind of like we knew Kyrie. Look, I don't know about superstar exactly, but maybe on the brink. We knew Kyrie was going to be like that because I think that season before he won like the All-Star MVP. And we saw him putting on shows every night. So we knew Kyrie was going to get the ball. I was just really hoping he wasn't going to get the minutes like Chris Bosh, and I think he honestly got the minutes worse than Chris Bosh. Just a little bit. I think he got the minutes more so than Chris Bosh did.
Maybe. I don't know. Kevin Love still got a ring. He was still putting up 18 and 10.
Yeah, and he out here got a bag.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for Kevin Love right now. But it'd be that's one of those like what if players for me for real. Like damn, what if you didn't go with LeBron? Like it would be a whole lot more respect on his name, but he probably wouldn't have got a ring. You never know what shook out, but still.
You never know.
Not with the Timberwolves.
Kevin Love,
he wouldn't win the ring with the Timberwolves.
Without LeBron, I think he would have had an MVP.
Oh yeah, no. He was only reason he wasn't in the conversation is because his teams were just not winning. But you never know if he got to like 2017, it's like you motherfuckers aren't doing shit for me. Trade me. All right, cool. He goes to the fucking Thunder or something like that, like some random, probably to the Thunder with fucking Russ.
He probably was still there. Went to the Warriors somehow.
That wouldn't be fair. Nah, he would have. Damn.
That would have been nasty.
That's not fun.
That would have been nasty.
That's not fun. Anywho, Kevin Love needs all the love. I'm really mad I didn't put him on my honorable mentions. I had 2 others that were already top 10. They were just super before my time, and their resume weren't enough for me to put them ahead of who I have top 10. And that was Elvin Hayes and then Bob Pettit.
2 guys that I also have on my honorable mentions.
Shout out to it.
Their resume is nice, but again, we never seen them dudes.
Yeah, their resume wasn't enough for us to be like, they should be about right here.
Bob Pettit played in the 50s. That in and of itself.
1955 Rookie of the Year, boy.
There you go. In and of itself, is not exactly the same.
He wasn't making my list.
Also, prior to the ABA merger, so there was like no teams. There was like 8 teams.
No.
In the NBA.
Indeed. That's why he was running the table, boy.
I feel like it's easy to drop 25 and 10 against
playing the same teams every 3 weeks.
Every 3 weeks. You see man, I just saw a dude. I got to see him again.
Yeah. I know how you're going to guard me.
All right. I know exactly how you're going to guard me.
No. Does that conclude your honorable mention, sir?
Indeed it does.
And that includes, our greatest power forwards of all time list. So now it's time for y'all favorite time of the week.
Okay. All right. Okay. So,
Carlos's fact of the week.
Random fact of the week. We have you may not know him because I don't know him either. But maybe baseball fans out there maybe know him.
All right.
So Dave Winfield, MLB Hall of Famer, has some NBA history. Has an NBA fact about him.
All right.
So he was drafted 4th overall in the MLB draft by the San Diego Padres, right?
All right.
In that same year, same year, he was drafted by the Atlanta Hawks. In that same year, he was drafted by the Utah Stars of the ABA. In that same year, he was drafted in the 17th round of the NFL draft by the Minnesota Vikings.
Talk about all-around athlete, boy.
Talk about all-around athlete. He was drafted by everybody.
Literally.
Everybody went
besides the NHL, every major league.
Yeah, but the only one he played for was the Padres. So he only played baseball.
Shout out to it.
He was drafted, though. That's in history.
Yeah.
He was drafted by...
His name is there.
Yeah, he was drafted by the Atlanta Hawks.
Etched in history. That's crazy. That's a good one. That's one of my... Damn. I like that fact.
Indeed.
I like that.
Yeah.
You're that guy, pal.
You're not that guy. Trust me, you're not that guy.
Oh, man.
That's all I got, though.
Oh, you got anything else you want to bring up before we conclude this week's episode?
Nope.
All right. As always, if you're watching on YouTube, like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you listen on Apple Podcasts, leave a review, share it with your friends, share it with their friends, and the same if you're watching on Spotify. Watch it. If you listen on Spotify, I don't know how you would be watching it. If you listen on iHeart, I still don't know how y'all doing.
You just watch the little thing.
Just keep moving.
Yeah.
Just move a little bit further down.
Yep.
If you listen on iHeart, I still don't know how y'all doing that because we ain't there yet.
No love.
No love from iHeart. Where's the heart?
Where's the love?
We don't feel it at all.
No.
All right. As always, peace, love, prosperity.
Peace.